Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty useless, and I was really disappointed that it couldn't do this. Hey, Nish from To The Point Tech here. Today we're having a look at the Mi Box S. This is an Android TV box made by Xiaomi. The retail price in the UK is £70 for this, but you can pick it up for as little as £50 off AliExpress, and that's from Spain, not China, so it doesn't even take too long to ship. The box itself is kind of small, nice and slim. In terms of its UI, you've got a HDMI port, you have an included HDMI cable in the box, and there's a USB port, which is handy. You can use that to connect peripherals, storage, or even an Ethernet adapter. Lastly, you've got power, and there's also an audio out, but I'm not really sure when you'd be using that. The remote is pretty nice, I'd say. It's nice to use, the buttons are kind of tactile. It's powered by 2 AAA batteries, and a couple of nice things on there. You've got a Netflix button if you really like Netflix, and a Prime Video button, although that might be different depending on your region. So Android TV is an OS made by Google. I'd say it's pretty nice, it's nice to navigate around, and it's also pretty customizable. The performance isn't too bad, it's reasonably smooth, but sometimes apps do take a while to open. In terms of streaming services, you've got all your major players. It supports Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, and it also has a Kodi app, which is native on the Play Store rather than needing to do any shenanigans like you have to do on Amazon's devices. Catch-up TV, on the other hand, is a little bit absent. You do have the BBC iPlayer app on Kodi, but apart from that, you're a bit stuck. As far as specifications go, it supports the HDMI 2.0A standard, so that means it can support 4K footage and HDR, although not HDR10. As far as audio goes, it does support the pass-through of 5.1 channel audio through that HDMI, but you are limited to Dolby Digital rather than Dolby Digital Plus or Dolby Atmos, which are kind of higher quality codecs. Now, one of the standout features on the Xiaomi Mi Box is that it has a built-in Chromecast 4K, so it basically has all the functionality of a Chromecast 4K, but you also have the benefit of having that Android TV UI. I kind of had this idea that because it's Google connected, I could use my Google Home to, play something on my Mi Box. It would turn on my TV and start playing, but this is what happens. Hey, play How I Met Your Mother on Netflix.
Alright, How I Met Your Mother from Netflix. Playing on TV. Sorry, I can't play Netflix on Android TV yet. Try using your Android TV remote instead.
Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty useless, and I was really disappointed that it couldn't do this. I know it's kind of my bad for not looking into it, but I thought this was a basic piece of functionality. The other thing I've had an issue with is I can't even use Google Home to turn on the Mi Box. That kind of leads me to the point that I'm not really sure there's a killer feature here for the Mi Box S. I think you're probably better off with the Amazon Fire Stick 4K or the Roku 4K. Both of these devices support the 4K and all the streaming services, but they also have a full suite of catch-up services and support the better audio codec. The only thing the Xiaomi really has going for it is that USB port, which you can connect peripherals to. As for other Android TV devices, Google are allegedly bringing out something codenamed Sabrina. Now, I'm not sure what that's going to cost, but hopefully if it comes with a better suite of services available with it, it could be a better option if you do want that pure Android TV experience. There is, of course, the NVIDIA Shield, but that's an extremely premium option at about £150, so you have to decide if that's something you want to shell out for, if you want the extra features that has, such as 4K upscaling. And that's everything. Hope this was an informative video. Do subscribe to stay tuned for more. I do have a comparison coming up between the Mi Box S and the Fire Stick to see how they compare in the usage and speed. Drop this video a like if you did like it, and I'll catch you in the next one.